Hello everyone, welcome back to Stormworks with Johnny Thunder. We are going to go to bed. Why is all the fishing things are backwards? It's daytime. And we are ready to go. Let's see if our crab pots are... Nope. No lights. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about the new mic. I started doing a little video editing and I realized, you know, part of the reason I don't even like editing these videos is because the audio quality is such garbage. Alright, green fishing boat. That seems like a thing we could do. And hopefully when we come back, these pots will be full. Alright, we're back. So, I just had to go walk my dog and do some other things. So, what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go rescue somebody, right? Green fishing pit, search there, and locate the emergency. Alright. I think this is a good time, I was thinking, to showcase Dad's old boat. Which this boat was, this was basically kind of a replica of my dad's old Owens Empress flagship. And so we got a computer here and a little bathroom. So, had some difficulty with this in the beginning because I thought it was a self-righting boat, but it turns out that most boats are not self-righting. I think I have I think I need to switch the spotlights and the lights on there. I think that's them. Alright, this doesn't have a thing. 65 knots. My dad's boat definitely did not do 65 knots. So. And it wasn't called Dad's old boat either. So. It looks like an Empress Owens flagship though. As you can see, I got Flappy Birds in there. Anyways, captured an island. Extinguish fires and rescue 2 hostages. Yes, hostages. Did the fire already go out? Oops. Because the problem with this boat is there's no throttle so it's not super easy to see. Right. And it looks to me like the fire is already out. I should turn on the heater. Wait, that doesn't turn on this heater. That does. I need a first aid, which is in the bathroom. And then we can just sit here and play Flappy Birds. This is where my dad's computer was when he was... I would play games on here. In the boat. Whenever I came over. I kind of want to add more games than just Flappy Birds. But, So one thing I noticed is that the compression for the video codec is really like poor at night, which is why it's so hard to see. I amped it up, so I'm hoping that you guys can see a lot better. But I don't know what else I can do. I mean, I suppose I could go with lossless coding, but encoding, I probably have the hard drive space for that. I've got a big old hard drive. We can definitely go faster than this. Wait, why am I going to Sawyer? I gotta drop these people off first. It's great. For the longest time, I thought this boat was only going like 20 knots or something. Oops. Because I did the speed calculation backwards. It's like, this is really unstable for 20 knots. And it's like, we were actually going 80 the whole time. So, we'll go to the hospital ship. I mean, the hospital. And, yeah. You know, I'm feeling good about the YouTube thing now that I got a better mic. It's honestly, it makes everything more enjoyable, even video editing. Is that sound? So let's take this guy. We'll take her. Oops. I kind of want to put a rope there if I got one. I have a rope somewhere. I know I should have a rope somewhere. Did I not put a rope somewhere? There's no way. Okay, well, I guess I need more rope. That's weird. How could I overlook something? Like needing rope for a boat. It sounds like someone's taking a bath. I think that's what that sound is. Or shaving? Weird. Alright. So those people have been secured. For some reason there's no rope on Dad's old boat. Which I just feel is very weird. Why would I not put rope on here? Sometimes I try and cut costs in the wrong way. Like one of my boats had it so that all of the bulkheads were linked. Because I only wanted to use one bilge pump to pump water out. That was a mistake. So I gotta say, this boat is pretty good now. Not that I try not to make it self-rating. Oh, there's lights. You know what that means. It's 2, 3 lights, 4 lights. Very surprised they didn't put a rope on here. I think we'll put that. Yeah. That's fine. So let's put the rope here. Yeah, hook it up to power. I always hook all of these guys up to power, just in case you need power. To hook up these guys to power. Yeah, right. Save that. Upload it to the workshop with the updates later. So, I guess all these crab pots are due. Means it's time to grab the crab pot boat. It should be right here. Really hoping you guys can see better, but we'll find out when I edit it if the compression quality can be fixed. I might just try lossless. Let's try complete lossless. Take up tons of hard drive space. But I've got like 6 terabytes free, so. Then again, there's a question of when I compress it down for YouTube, if it was even worth it. That's another question. Is, will YouTube compress it? Okay, here I want to do something different. I want to keep it at 10, and then I want to pull the clutch basically back to 0, or 9 even. Okay. So now, we come over here, we attach, jump on here, put this over here. 3, pull that up, grab that, put it there, 1, bring that over to about here or so, and just drop them. Alright, turn that off, drop it. I have an indicator now. Or I just want to do that. Yeah, that works. Alright, on to the next one. So keeping the clutch off is I do that so that it'll charge the battery as it picks them up. And so now we'll lay off the clutch and then get that back to 9. Grab this guy. Put them on there. I could do that. Grab that. Do that. Bring the crabs up. Put the crabs in the hoppers. What? Those guys... Did I lose some? Looks like... no. And then put the thing back in the water. It should just roll out to the bottom. Boom. Put it on there. Boom. Perfect. Clutch up, throttle up. Alright, so we got 30 crab. I just want to do that. We got crabs, guys. We got crabs. Like a Playboy billionaire in the 70s. Those ones are starting to light up too, so we're gonna have plenty of crab here. Okay. So now we'll go get the other ones. How much money do we have? 15 plus the crab boat. Which I want to say is like 12 or 13. Oh, crab fisher. This boat does not have much fuel because I only expect to go very short distances with it. So it's definitely not a long-range crab boat. Wait, the light isn't on. Oh, it is. Do 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 do. We are just crab fishers. Crab fishermen. Also in the Coast Guard fighting some incompetent enemy. Boom. I don't know what I'm going to do about the enemy. I'm pretty sure they're way down there. So we might just not even deal with them. They're just there to be there. Wait, didn't I want to move these guys? Oh my gosh. What do I want to do? Bring up the clutch. I lost a lot of crab on that one. Going too fast. Okay, well, that's that. Now we just got to go sell our crab. This will be fun. It's fine. Might want to get 12 more crab pots out here anyways. Here's set this through the 9. down. Go ahead and turn this on for now. Gonna want to do. Let's back up again. Hopefully. That is bright. Okay, just go forward. Ah, it's in reverse. Yeah, this is really annoying. Okay, I feel like there's virtually no reason this thing shouldn't be. There we go. Ah! Oh my gosh. This thing, man. Well, that was annoying. Alright, where were we? Well, I can't remember where we were. It was like 20,000? No, it was 15. That's right. Each coconut crab is worth $300, huh? Excellent. Excellent. 71,000. We can return the boat. And we got 83,000, which I want it. Wait. Well, what did we say we needed for 42? Well, we can just about do this diesel run idea I have. Is there another mission? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Let us figure it out. Oil deposit. That is a long ways away. What's the Arctic look like? More specifically... Alright, well, none of that's relevant. I'm not going to go up there, I don't think. Well, I need 84,000 plus the truck. So I need 12,000 on top of that. So 96. And then I can try and do this fuel run. I could do it now and just not fill up the tank completely, but I don't want to. Let's just go to bed and wait for another mission. And of course, if our crab pots come in, we'll have plenty of money then. I love how this is like always happening at night. Let us grab. Rescue Zodiac 2. Report passengers. Although again, the advantage of it always happening at night is we know where they are. Well, where one of them is. Yeah, we know where the other one is now, too. We definitely will be mining or drilling some oil from this soon enough. But we need more money. Let's jump in the water. Okay. This will go to the hospital island. The easiest thing to find in the fog should be this way-ish. Oh. Is that the boat? Yes. Okay. Kill you, grab you, follow me. Don't fall in the water. This guy is clearly not very intelligent. Alright. Any crates? That would be great. Get a crate right now. Ah, perfect. It's like it heard me. Oh, it's excellent. Excellent. That is exactly what we needed. Survivors are rescued. Any more crates? Nope. But with that crate, that'll give us just enough money to go and do one of these fuel runs. And when we come back, the crab pots will be full. Still too washed out. I doubt that makes anything better. Alright. Back here. And we can return that. I feel like it's just, you're always renting, you know? It's very rare when you're like, I actually want to keep that. How much would I get? We got just enough to do exactly what I want to do. Okay. Let's save first. Let's save this as YouTube. To diesel seller. And we will grab a tanker truck. So hopefully this will work. Should I take the road or the railroad? I've done this before enough times to know the railroad is better. Taking the road is a fool's errand. Plus no one uses these tracks but me. Where are we? Okay, I think the diesel selling thing is over here somewhere. Yes. Yes. I think we're going to keep the engine on. Let's give it a little bit of trim. Pump out. And, oops. That's weird. Do we only have one pump? Fascinating. Huh. How long is this gonna take? Alright, well, guess we'll sit here and wait until it gets to 42,000. See how long that takes. Alright, we're approaching 42,000. We've got 5,000 bucks left. So, this tank fills up at 42. As you can see, the rear end is now sagging. At 42, we're basically there. Okay, we'll take this. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We can actually get rid of that. So now we want to drive from here to over here. Which should be easy. You know, driving. But this is Stormworks, so it might not be so easy. In fact, let me just save right now. I'm definitely not going to play this Iron Man or Road Mode. I hear it's what they call it. I'm just gonna call it Iron Man. It's Iron Man, man. If you're playing and you tend to never reload, it's Iron Man. Alright, we're back again. I've had quite a few mishaps at this point. One, like, I got all the way to the dock and then my game crashed. And then the other, I was going there and I like hit something wrong and the truck exploded. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is my third attempt at this. First attempt was fine. It was green. Then the game crashed. Second attempt was alright, except then I hit a bump. And then third attempt, I was going super slow over the same bump and still exploded. So, you gotta love the roads in Stormworks. They don't work, like, at all. Or, well, they do give you better traction. That's about it. You want to stay on the road because you get your best traction there. But as to them being functional roads that you can drive your vehicle down, no. This is not a thing in Stormworks. Stormworks is a terrible car simulator. See, I can go as fast as I want, pretty much, for most of these, even though I'm pretty low to the ground. For most of this stuff, it'll be just fine. Well, this is a new thing for me to try. It's just selling this diesel this way. I want to slow down a bit here. Definitely want to slow down here. This part, it was fine. And then we just like bumped that part. So I'm just gonna go off the road. We'll just go around it, I guess. Because that part, I believe is very broken for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty annoying because it'll happen to you in the game, and then it'll just like you'll just be driving along and hit a polygon wrong, and then your truck explodes. Whoop. For the most part, it seems like it's fine most of the time. Although this truck is very low to the ground right now because it's fully loaded. So yeah, now we're here. And it's snowing for some reason. I guess that's probably the Christmas thing. So last time it was actually a little bit difficult to get up here. So what I'm going to do is save my game. That way I don't have to repeat this. Or if I mess up here I could reload. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, joy. All right, we're back. So going up that way didn't work. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Let's just ask the question if we can just go from here. No. Okay, we're gonna try and get up there again. It was up there before. This is a little bit like purgatory, isn't it? Well, this sucks. Oh, there we go. All right. 6 tries later, and we can finally sell our diesel. Except I got it on the first try, but the game crashed. And I can't help but wonder if it was way harder because it's all of a sudden snowing. Even though temperature-wise, we're like very close to hot. Yes, I assume with the reindeer, or with the cows having reindeer horns. Alright, we should go capture that base. We are pumping out, right? Yes. Getting money. We're capturing. Things are good. Almost captured. Alright. Find out how much fuel we have left. Alright. So I think what we've learned is that doing this fuel run is not the best idea. At least like this. Getting up here, it was a bit of a pain. And although I don't know if taking a boat out here and doing the same thing would really be that much better. There's like no way to tie off. Except for, I guess, these guys. Well, we've made over 100,000. Oh, you know, I was going to put some of that in my fuel tank. Keep the battery charged. All right, so we're back. We're at 124,000. There's 40 liters left to go. I'm going to start wrapping up here. Oh, I only connected 2 hoses. Interesting. Okay. Guess we'll keep the last 24. And I can turn the trend down. Let us save. In case this goes horribly, horribly wrong. Although we're not as heavy as we were, so I think it should be fine. Yeah. Boy, that is bright. Almost need low beams. Those pumps on. I'm gonna go turn that off because it's a bit annoying. So when we get back, the crab pots will probably be due. And that'll give us another 52,000 or so. Top of our 120. Oh, cow. What is it? 124. So we should have like 176 or so. Not bad for an early start. Let's
Definitely, you know, without modifying the save file, which I only did a little bit to add third person. But I didn't give myself any money. It seems we've sort of cracked the code for getting a good amount of cash in the early game. Which I'm thinking once we have 200,000 or 250,000. No, I only need 200,000 now that I think about it. We can go buy the oil rig and then drill. And then grab one of my tanker ships. And we can use that. To go sell more diesel. And that will be very good. Go this way. Now this is the part I usually take the tracks, but since we're already here... See, this road is ridiculous. It's like, yeah, just stay on this road that's precariously placed right next to a cliff. That's why I usually take the railroad. Alright, we're back. And our crab pots are ready. Alright, let's go ahead and save. This is 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I guess we'll collect the crab pots, huh? Do another load of that. I think, Oop. I really need to fix that. Alright, well, I may just go ahead and collect these crab pots and see where we are from there. You know, maybe a winch. Just have a little winch here with a magall and a handle, and then pull it onto that, and then have this winch it in. Yeah, I think we're going to try that. Alright, our crabs are going. We're already at 150,000. These coconut crabs are worth a lot more than the horseshoe crabs, I do believe. Does anyone even eat horseshoe crab? I don't know, I'm not a big crab guy. Although I kind of want to go crab fishing for real. It seems like the easiest kind of industrial fishing. Okay. 83. Get rid of the boat. Alright. 195. Which is pretty close to the price where I wanted to be to do what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think we can just go do that. But that'll wrap things up for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. In the next video, we, I think, are going to just go and buy this oil deposit, or the oil rig. Ooh, wait, I don't want to do that. I need more. I need at least, what, like 120. Yeah, I need 220 at least. I need more than that. Or do I? No, I don't. I probably can get away with it. I'll have to do a little run. Alright, so that wraps things up for this video. In the next video, I think we will go out there and buy that thing. And start drilling some oil. And, yeah. Okay.